here. It's been a long and crazy day today. We went to the beach for a little while. We went to the playground for a little while. I'm exhausted. Anyhow, we just find it here. Avery had a really good time at the beach. She was collecting shells. And this one was a dog beach. So there was this little dog. He came over and he sat underneath my chair. He was really cute. And Avery loved him. So it was a good day, but you know what? Like, she's asleep already and I'm wiped out myself. So anyhow, okay. Pet, ours thoughts. Ours thoughts. Okay, I don't know who R is or like what the like thoughts in general. I would say this person right now is very focused on business or business endeavor, work, school, business, whatever they do all day. They may be focused on either paying off a bill or a debt. That may be where their head is right now. That may be their top priority. It does look like they have quick things coming in that are changing their life for the better quickly, and it has a lot to do with, I believe, money. I would say that that's what's weighing heavy on this person's mind is money or finances. That's where I think their thoughts are right now. Shayavish, general. Water signs around you that could be of significance: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It looks like life is starting to move forward. If you're not in a relationship, you have a committed relationship on the horizon. If you are in one, things look good. Lots of room for growth and transformation between you and your current partner, or the person that comes in will be a soulmate connection. Either you're with your soulmate now, if you're not with anyone, your soulmate connection comes in. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you have anxiety moving into the past. It also looks like you may have a new business or job opportunity that comes in, and you could be putting some time and effort into a creative project of some type. Red, how long will I be in Kansas? Well, you got the 7 of Cups, so you're going to have choices. It looks like you could be in Kansas for 2 weeks. 2 comes up around it. I would suppose that maybe it could be 2 months. I don't think you're going to be there that long. I would say probably 2 weeks unless you choose to stay longer. If you choose to stay longer, you would still come home sometime this summer. I don't think you'll be there into the fall. Kayla, how will work go tomorrow for me? Goes well. Feeling well balanced. Feeling like things go by fast, or the day goes by fast. You may be very busy. Feel like things are moving by quickly. You may also feel like you stepped into your power, your strength, and you're no longer feeling burdened by work. Should be a pretty decent day. Talia, I may have a journal for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks good. You may be focused on business with the Page of Pentacles. Feeling a little bit more financially stable, life comes back into balance. You may be spending time with a soulmate, or a new soulmate could enter. Looks like life is changing better for the better quickly for you, and you have the love cup full. Now this could mean that your love life is moving forward, or it could be that a Cancer is coming in. It also looks like you may get communication from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, and that may make you feel either relieved or happy, or both. Cinnamon, what to look forward on this trip next week? Well, just getting away is going to be a huge, like, stress relief for you. It looks like moving forward to, like, this is usually travel to water, by water, or around water. I don't know if you're going near water, but it doesn't matter. It looks like feeling excited for the trip, having like spontaneous, adventurous shit that happens. Like, I don't know exactly, but something a little bit more adventurous than you're normally used to doing. Who knows? Maybe you decide to go rock climbing or snorkeling or something. But it should be a pretty good trip. It also looks like you may meet some pretty interesting people. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may have like the time of your life. It looks like a really good trip. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety moves into the past, and you may feel like a weight has lifted just for the fact that you're away. Lala, can you look into my relationship with C? Okay, I don't know who this person is to you or what your relationship is, but Hermit's in reverse. So they may be silent, or they may not be talking right now because they know that you're right and they don't want to hear it. There's a lot of deception around this relationship. There also may be earthly pleasures that interfere with it. Drinking, whatever. Deception and earthly pleasures are interfering. And it doesn't look like, well, that much is changing around this situation. It does look like... all right, the Ace of Cups is in reverse, which can mean that the love maybe ran out. And with the Eight of Wands in reverse, I would say nothing here is changing quickly. Wherever things are right now is probably where they're going to stay. Virgo. What are Osmar the Cancer's energy towards Paola the Virgo? The energy is coming up a little sharp. Ace of Swords. Sharp energy. A little bit out of balance. And maybe feeling a little bit burdened by the situation. I don't know if something happened between these two people that may be weighing him down or making him second guess things. Because I think recently it looked like things were moving forward. Now it looks like there may be a little sharpness around the situation. Red. What's Chris feeling towards me? Thinks that you're a hard worker, thinks that you're stable, independent, kind-hearted, sincere. I would say like that you're moving forward, or that you're getting your life in order and trying to move forward. Just in general, they may think that, what's the word I'm looking for? That you're perseverant, or you're pushing forward. Yeah, definitely think that you're moving forward with your life. They also may have a little anxiety around the situation. It's mild anxiety though. It's in reverse. They think that you're grounded, stable, independent, intelligent, and kind-hearted. Mr. Maurice, changes are coming for me. Is it illuminating? Oh, I gotta send you that thing. Changes are coming for me. Yeah, I think changes are coming for you. Yeah, changes are coming for you. You're not done. It's not done. Let me send it now. Davey, what is coming in love and finances? What is coming in love and finances? Okay, finances, if you're waiting to hear about a large sum of money or about money in general, 10 of Pentacles is usually a larger sum. You should hear about it soon, like any moment, any day now. If you're feeling a little stressed out around money, this whatever this is going to relieve that. You have money coming in. The hard work that you've put in is coming back to you, but it's all about divine timing. When it comes to love, you've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That could be a soulmate connection on the horizon, and you could find yourself in a committed relationship. It also looks like you could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and possibly an Aries. Adriana, what's coming to me? What's coming to me? You might be going back to school, learning a new area of study. It also looks like you have a creative project coming in. You may get a phone call or a message from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And it looks like life is going back into balance. You also may be making a decision to travel. You got travel coming in, and growth and transformations coming in around your life. Water sign shows up, that's of significance. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Shayavish. What's next big changes that are coming towards me soon? Anxiety moves into the past when a wish comes true. You have money coming in. There's money coming in. It's either a large sum of money is coming in, or you may be picking up a side job that brings in steady money or quick money. There's money coming in. Perseverance pays off around money and finances. I would say it could be through a creative project, or they could be two different things. Money is coming in, and you're also spending time working on a creative project. Things change for the better quickly, and the love cup is full. If you're not with anyone right now, water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's also an Aquarius here. Flower girl, how did she feel when I gave C the money? Lucky. Okay, I don't know what she has to do with the money, but the first card that comes up is the Wheel of Fortune, which is luck, and the second card is like loved it. Like this would be like she was thrilled, or she was happy about it. Yeah, I would say she was happy about it. She felt relief, and now she's not feeling weighed down by the weight of the world. Ronnie, this week, general. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may find that you're moving forward to greener pastures. A Cancer could come in that may be of significance, and you could hear from somebody out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Balance comes back to your life. There also may be a new job opportunity on the horizon. I don't know if that happens this week, but it may be on the horizon. It looks like slow and steady wins the race, but you may have a soulmate connection coming in. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Adriana, what's coming in for a love relationship? You got a soulmate connection coming in. Love cup is full. You got a soulmate connection coming in, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This person comes in out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, and I think it's new energy. And Adriana, Sergio's next steps. Balance and communication comes in. Communication picks up. I think that you may see him or go out with him in the near future, maybe sometime this week. Adriana, David's next steps. He may be quiet for a minute because he may not know what to do, or he may be unsure of what to do, so he's not going to do anything. But then finally communication comes in. It may take a minute, and then all of a sudden you get a stroke of luck, communication comes in, and you feel relief around the situation. Oh, thank you, Cinnamon. Simran, M's next moves. Well, he looks like he's kind of either pulled his energy back or he's kind of hit a brick wall. Like this is like not moving forward, not putting in a lot of energy, and he's like kind of stagnant. Communication is going to come in. It just may take a minute, or it may be communication that comes in, but it doesn't really get anywhere. So I would say the next thing will be communication. I just wouldn't expect all that much from him. Cinnamon, next 48 hours. You got the Six of Cups here, which could be somebody from your past here is returning. The hard work that you've put into something around business, school, career is coming back to you. Looks like you may hear from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in a while. That could be the Six of Cups, or they could be two different people. Moving forward to greener pastures, and your perseverance pays off. Taurus comes in. Sarah, single, love reading for June. First card comes up around you, lovers, soulmates coming in. I would say even if you don't find yourself in a committed relationship before the end of June, you should at the very least meet this person as an acquaintance or make the connection on some level. Things could start to move forward quickly towards the end of June. I would say this is new energy, could be a Virgo. Earth comes out very strong around you. I'm going to say Virgo, but it could also be a Taurus or a Capricorn. Balance comes back to your life. This person that comes in may have a very creative nature or a very creative job, or, you know, something like that. They got a lot of creativity around them. You meet them through divine timing. You may feel like it's slow and steady wins the race, and then all of a sudden things kind of fall into place. The hard work that you put into love is going to come back to you. Got good stuff happening in June. Deb, general love. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you're another one that's got a soulmate connection coming in. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This person may be a business owner, or if they're not a business owner, they may be telling you that they want to be a business owner, or that may be their goal. Business comes up strong. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the clear blue sky, you meet this person. They may be very perseverant, and balance comes back to life. However, you also have somebody from your past that's returning. It doesn't have to be an old flame, but it could be. And that person could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It does look like you've got a lot of stuff happening here through divine timing. At the end of the day, it's your decision who you end up with if you're not with anyone right now, because you got the Seven of Cups. And you have plenty of people coming in. If you are with someone right now, divine timing is pushing your current relationship forward. Slow and steady wins the race. Current partner may be interested in opening up a business or talking about it with you. And I would say they may also be interested in learning a new area of study. Simran, love reading for the next 3 weeks. Out of the clear blue sky, possibly around a school or work endeavor, you can meet a creative person that could be a potential love interest that's very persistent. They come in out of the blue when you least expect it, and I think they're a Capricorn. You may meet them through divine timing. You're somewhere where you're not usually, and you meet this person over the next couple of weeks. And the relationship will move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but it has a lot of potential. Could be a Capricorn. UAF, if I ask to end the lease early because I found a home, will they ask me to pay the remainder of my lease? Yeah, I think they will. Virgo, what does Osmar the Cancer want with Paola the Virgo? Tell him. What does Osmar the Cancer want the Virgo to tell him? He might need space, or he may need time. That may be what he wants to hear, because it shows here that he's kind of hit a brick wall, and he may feel like either she wants more than he's ready to give, or he needs time to figure out what it is that he really wants. Because this is like, hold up, stop, I'm not moving forward. He's also got it here, and he's got it here. So I would say if he wants to hear anything from her, it may be that she's gonna slow down, or she's gonna take some time, or she's gonna give him a little bit of space. He may be feeling a little overwhelmed. Flower. Why was she hesitant about inviting me to the party? Okay, I don't know what the story is around this party, but she may be burdened by the party. So whatever is going on around this party, she may not be thrilled with having it, or she may not be comfortable with having it. Like, it may have sounded like a good idea at the time, but now I think that she may feel like it's kind of getting out of hand. She's got lovers in reverse. She's got ambition in reverse. She's got the Six of Cups in reverse. If this is somebody who you've known from the past with the Six of Cups in reverse, I would say that she's not looking back on the past with the two of you fondly, and that could be why. But I think it's more of like being overwhelmed by the party itself, not so much you in particular. Like I think she may be second guessing all the people that are coming to this party. L'Amour. Advice for the rest of the day. Take time for rest, relaxation, self-care. It's going to ease anxiety. Put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Possibly, if you can, meditate or take a bath or do something like that, and just chill out. Comes up very strong. Rest, relaxation, self-care. L'Amour tomorrow. Well, tomorrow you're very persistent. Balance comes back to life, and you may be very busy with business stuff. That may be why the cards want you to relax tonight, because tomorrow you may not be able to take 5 minutes to stop. You got money coming in. You've got lots of phone calls. A lot of activity tomorrow, and things may be very busy. Moving forward quickly. Rest and relax tonight, because tomorrow you're going to be busy. UAF, general regarding current job and work. Okay, when it comes to love looks good. You've got soulmate connection, the Two of Cups, committed relationship, and the love cup is full. Communication looks like it's going to be better or improving too. So love looks good. When it comes to your current job, anxiety will be dissipating. You have a wish that comes true, and you feel a little bit more lucky there. So I think that improves. You may feel like the hard work you put in, you're finally starting to see it pay off. Looks like you may be taking a little trip to water, by water, or around water, and that may make you kind of feel like life has come back into balance. Perseverance pays off around possibly starting a new business or a side business. And it may have a creative, you may be doing something a little bit creative to make extra money on the side. Soleil tomorrow. Okay, balance comes back to life, and you may be feeling a little bit more like you can breathe a sigh of relief. Looks like you may have a Cancer that comes in that could be of significance. Growth and transformations coming to your life and to you as a person. You may hear from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Feeling a little bit more financially stable tomorrow, and you may be putting some time and effort into a creative project. Maybe it's something recreational, but it seems to like make you relax, or you feel relaxed. Tomorrow should be a nice day. Adriana, when could this water sign appear? Out of the blue, when you least expect it, maybe within the next 3 to 4 weeks. Deb, I don't see it yet. Let me do Carter for general. Okay, laying down the law, stepping into your own strength, cutting through any bullshit brings in transformation into your life. It looks like out of the clear blue sky, you may get communication from someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Maybe putting a little effort into a creative project, and it may be a side business, or it could be two different things. I'm working on a creative project. I'm also thinking about starting a side business, which then would bring in a little extra financial stability. Life goes back into balance. Maybe taking a trip to water, by water, or around water sometime this summer, or before, I would say before the fall starts. Divine timing is coming when it comes to love. If you're with someone right now, current relationship, soulmate connection seems to move forward. Love cup is full. Not with anyone. Soulmate comes in. Ooh, excuse me. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Who is that other person? I skipped Deb, okay. Lamore, was it a good idea to put my online business on my resume? Yeah, I do think that's a good idea. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Carter, love. Love life moves forward. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. The hard work that you've put into your love life will be coming back to you, and anxiety will move into the past. Got good luck coming in. Could be an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a commitment on the horizon. Perseverance pays off. If you are with someone right now, current relationship could be stabilizing. Growth and transformation comes to a current relationship, not with anyone. Growth and transformation comes in around the next significant partner, which will be a soulmate connection. That could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Things should move forward pretty quickly too. Martha, how does the Aquarius feel about me? Thinks that you're very passionate, kind, caring, stable, nurturing. Thinks that you're intelligent, grounded and stable, intelligent, but that you're also spontaneous, adventurous, fun to be around, and attractive. So I would say this person's got a lot of respect for you. Soleil, reading on what's happening in my life for the rest of the week. I would say that Aquarius, things could move forward with that Aquarius. Soleil, reading for the rest of the week. I would say the rest of the week looks pretty good. Things seem to change for the better for you quickly. Looks like you have a fire sign that may come in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, possibly moving forward to greener pastures with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and things seem to take off. When it comes to work, you may get a new business opportunity, and that may make you feel a little bit more in control and a little bit more balanced. T-Bag, love. Okay, you got some stuff happening here. First of all, you have things happening quickly. Water sign comes in quick. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. That may make you feel relief, or you may feel like finally something's changing. This is a brand new person. You also have a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And then you have a creative person coming in. That could be one of those two people, or could be a third person. You might be taking some time to explore different opportunities, but things are changing for the better quickly, and you have the opportunity to manifest new possibilities when it comes to love. It also looks like you have an Aquarius here. That may be a nice connection, and a Cancer. Deb, what was the real reason the man said he's not romantic and I'm too ambitious for him? He said he's not romantic type and canceled our hangout. What was his real reason? I think that he was being honest. I don't think that he was lying. I think that he's telling you the truth. I think that you two aren't on the same page. I think that you may be looking for something he's not ready for, and that's why he canceled it. Because it makes him feel like he's feeling very out of balance, and he's also feeling very anxious. He also feels like when it comes to love, he may have put in a whole lot of hard work, and he didn't see much of a payoff, and he's just either protecting himself right now, or he's just not sure what he wants, so he's not putting in any effort. I don't think that he made that up. I think he was being honest. Adriana, what will David want? First thing that comes up here is soulmate connection. I can't remember if this is the guy that gave you the story about not working together or working together, but with him, it comes up as a soulmate connection. It also comes up that the hard work that you put into your relationship with him should come back to you, and the love cup is full. So let's see what happens if he doesn't, he may change his mind or something. Soleil, reading for the month of June. Reading for the month of June. Okay, the hard work that you've put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. You got a little bit of good luck coming in around you, and it looks like anxiety seems to dissipate. The Two of Pentacles, life comes back into balance. You may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Capricorn could enter, that may be of significance, and that person may come in out of the clear blue sky. You have a wish when it comes to love in June, so put it out into the universe. Laying down the law, stepping into your own strength and setting boundaries serves you well, and your persistence pays off, especially around business. Cinnamon, why didn't Maurice come over last week? Okay, he may be feeling like he put in a whole lot of hard work and he didn't see much of a payoff, and he may be feeling a little bit unstable. He also could have been feeling a little bit busy, but also a little bit lazy. I think that he had a lot going on, and it was one more thing he would have to do, so he just didn't do it. He was like, felt like I put in a lot of hard work. I didn't see much of a payoff. I have a lot going on. I just can't make it this week. I hope that he told you that and just didn't leave you hanging. I mean, these guys are amazing. I mean, it does look like divine timing is going to bring him by. It just may not be, might not be this week. Simran, can the Capricorn be trusted, or is there a third party situation? Is there a third party situation? There could be a third party, yeah. I would be careful, because I got 3 aces, which means there should be a third party that's interfering with this, yeah. Be careful with this person. And C, general love. Okay, the hard work that you've put into love is going to come back to you. It just may be very slow. You got the Hermit here. Now, it could be that communication is down, or you're isolating yourself to figure out what it is that you want and need out of love, or it could also mean that a Virgo is coming in. I don't know exactly where you are in your love life, but if this is something like, hey, I need to take time for myself, go inside, figure out what it is that I want when it comes to love, that's fine. It's not a bad thing. Oh, excuse me. Okay, things are going to change for the better for you quickly, but it might not be happening yet. You might have to get there. When things change, they change fast. You got a Taurus coming in. You also have another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that comes in. You're moving forward to greener pastures. No longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world, but life starts to move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. And like I said, it may be a little slow, and then all of a sudden things change pretty quickly. Empress. I don't see it yet. Let me do Virgo. What's coming towards Osmar the Cancer and Paola the Virgo? things have come to a standstill. The Chariot's in reverse, and with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like somebody may be feeling like they put in a whole lot of hard work, it didn't see much of a payoff, and everything has just come to a stop or a halt. Now, I wouldn't suggest that, I don't know, one person may be into this relationship or wants it more than the other person. And with the Hermit in reverse, somebody may be reluctant to communicate because they don't want to hear what the other person has to say. Hermit in reverse is like, I'm not telling you because I don't want to hear it. I would say that these two, there's going to be space. There's going to be time and space between the two of them. Whatever is going on now, it's like one party here is feeling overwhelmed. The other person is feeling like they want things to move forward so badly that it's pushing the other person away. And I don't know who's doing what here, but I would say that I think it may be her. She may need to give him space. Otherwise, it's going to continue to build resistance around the situation because he doesn't seem to be moving forward the way she wants him to. Davy, any chance I'll hear from the Scorpio or just move on? I think you're going to hear from the Scorpio. I think you're going to move forward too, but I think that you'll hear from the Scorpio as well. Cinnamon, am I hearing actual voices in my ear? Yeah, you're hearing voices, but you knew that. You knew that. Empress, is Natalie pregnant by the guy that she shortly dated while my brother and her were broken up? Yeah, she could be. Yep. Adriana, what will Sergio want? He's going to want a relationship to move forward slow and steady. Like he's going to want to feel stable and confident before things move forward, and he's going to be slow and steady, wins the race. But that's what he's looking for, a relationship to move forward ultimately. Tiva, general around work. General around work. Okay, you could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be for this current job, or it could be because you want to get out of this line of business and do something else. But whatever it is, it's positive. Around work, if you just recently changed departments or changed job titles or changed something, it looks positive. It looks like things are moving forward towards greener pastures around a change. Even could be a promotion. Anxiety around work is moving into the past. Things change for the better around work quickly. Yeah, it looks like things are moving forward. Work looks good. You may even be getting either a little raise or a bonus of some type. You got money coming in here with the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you want a new job, you can manifest it with the musician. The Magician. Kiki, will I hear from Javante, the Sag, soon? We normally talk every day, but I noticed that he's been acting moody 2 Sundays ago when we saw each other. Okay. Will I hear from Javante, the Sag, soon? You should. I would say maybe within the next 2 to 3 days. UAF, how will I feel about my next job? You're gonna like it. You're gonna spend, like, kind of throw yourself into it. But I still think that ultimately you're gonna own a business, or you're gonna be a business owner. I think it may be a stepping stone to something else, because you got the Magician here, and you also have a new business opportunity that's not working for someone else. But Eight of Pentacles, you may be going back to school, learning a new area of study for your next job, and you might throw yourself into it and really enjoy it. But I think that there's also a side business or a business coming eventually. Kiki, when will I hear from Javante the Sag? Soon. Oh, I did that one. TD, general for the rest of the week. Friday is surgery day. Oh, good luck. Week goes well. You've got hearing from somebody out of the blue that you haven't spoken to in quite some time, or if you're waiting for a message or a phone call, you should get it. Got some luck coming in. A soulmate connection is around, feeling like you're being guided by the divine. Things seem to go smoothly. It seems to be a pretty good week. You have a wish, got a wish in everything. KM, general info on the boutique business I'm launching, how it goes, what to expect. Okay, so let's see. It's going to take a lot of time and effort to get this to be profitable. I mean, it's not that it won't be profitable. It's just going to take time before you see it. It's going to be a lot of reinvesting money and a lot of time and effort going forward with this. I would say make sure before you start this that you're committed to it and that you're going to stick with it, because it's going to take time before you see a payoff, and there is potential to lose a lot of money if you decide to close up shop. It does look like it could be profitable long term, but it could take, time. You may have to put in a lot of time and energy in order to see a profit. It might not happen right away. TD, K and I for the next couple of days. Looks good. Looks like things are moving forward. Looks like there's balance that comes back into the situation. The love cup here is full. Communication looks good, and things move forward. Should be good. KM, what platform should I launch first? Poshmark, Amazon, eBay. What I would do is I would find one thing and stick with it. Like, I would find one thing, like if you're going to do eBay, put all your energy into eBay. I don't think it matters which one you do, as long as you're committed to it. It's the kind of thing that's going to take a lot of time and effort. And if you're not devoted to it, like you could potentially end up spending a lot of money and not seeing much of a payoff. And everything costs money. eBay costs money. Etsy costs money. I don't know about the other two, but so you're gonna have to pay for this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like gonna be constant work. It's gonna be a lot of work. I would say probably Etsy. Let's see, Poshmark. Amazon. eBay. Etsy. I would start with Etsy. That's where I would start. Adriana. Yes, David is the one from work. Do you think that he'll try to pick up the last conversation? He really made me feel embarrassed. I don't think he's going to try to pick up that conversation. No, I think at another point down the road something could come up, but no, I don't think he's going to try. I think it was as awkward for him as it was for you, and I don't think that he wants to have that conversation again. No, not right now. No, I don't think that he's... No, I think at another point down the road you may have a different conversation. I don't think you have anything to be embarrassed about, although I understand because everything embarrasses me. But he's not going to bring it up. No, I don't think so. I think you're okay with that. Destiny, love reading. Okay, the hard work that you've put into love is coming back to you like a good karma. Things should be moving forward pretty quickly, and things change for the better for you fast. Balance comes back to your love life, and a soulmate connection enters if you're not with anyone right now. Brand new energy is coming in, and the love cup is full. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may meet this person through divine timing when you least expect it. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that comes in. But it looks like love life is moving forward, and it should be a very well-balanced relationship that you get out of what you put into it. UAF, general regarding my app with YM Company. They may offer you something. They may offer you something that would be hard to turn down. Let's see what happens. Simran, when will M contact and will he ever meet in person? I think that M could contact sometime before the end of the month. I don't see a meeting in person coming up anytime soon. And you know, actually, it looks like there may be a little anxiety around that. I wouldn't, yeah, I don't think, I mean, I'm not going to say that you're never going to meet in person, but it's just not happening soon. And C, I cut the guy off that I wasn't sure about to work on my career. Wait, I cut the guy off I wasn't sure about to work on my career. How does he feel about me? Will it move forward when the time is right? No, you know, you can't cut somebody off because you want to do something else that's more important to you first and then expect that they're going to sit around and wait for you when you feel that the time is right. It just doesn't work like that. So this person heard what you said, they digested what you said, and they feel like nothing is going to happen, so they're moving forward with their life. And you can't expect somebody to sit around and wait for you to decide that the time is right for your relationship with them to move forward. You're in control of all areas of your life, all aspects of your life, but if you wanted to work on your career and you were married, you wouldn't get divorced. So to me, the excuse of I would rather work on my career, or I would rather do this, or I would rather travel, that's fine. Like, you can make those choices, but you can't expect that someone's going to sit around and wait for you to say that, okay, now I'm ready, and then now you're going to move forward. Whether it's in 3 months, 6 months, or 2 years. No, it's like this person feels like nothing is changing, so they're kind of feeling like they got anxiety over the situation. They're not putting in any effort, and they're looking towards divine timing to guide their life, and they may have, I don't know if they've met somebody already, but they have an earth sign coming in around them. I wouldn't imagine that this person is going to, not after you told them that. Nope. I would say that I would keep your options open for somebody else. Mariana, general. General. Okay, you may have come up with a new idea for a business or a side hustle that brings in extra money. You have an earth sign coming in of significance, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Anxiety is moving into the past, and you're starting to feel very perseverant and maybe putting in a lot of effort in your work, career, school, whatever it is you do all day. You have a wish around that. Six of Cups, somebody from your past may come back, but you may not be eager to speak to them. You actually may tell them where to go. Anyhow, it does look like you have some good luck coming in, and life is coming back to balance. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a couple of people coming in, so you could find yourself in a new committed relationship on the horizon, but I don't think it's with the person from the past. If you are with someone right now, current relationship looks good, and it looks like you may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Lamore, anything exciting coming up for me? Could be taking a trip, maybe going on a trip. You also have a creative project that you may be working on, and the Two of Pentacles, life comes back into balance. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also may be working on a creative project that you get a lot out of, and that could also make you some side cash. Taurus comes in, and a Cancer that may be of significance. Shopaholic, when will I get where I want to go in life? Well, life is a journey, so there is no like, you don't get there Tuesday. It's a journey, and it's all about the lessons that we learn along the way, which usually can be very difficult. But it's a journey. It's not a destination. So there's not going to be a day where you're going to be like, okay, I'm here, because there's always more to learn. There's always more people to meet, and there's always more things to do. So I can't say that, on June 17th, all of a sudden you're going to be where you want to be, because, you're moving forward. You're growing, you're changing, you're transforming, but it doesn't ever end. It does look like you have transformation and things moving forward pretty well this summer into the fall. A Taurus comes in that may be of significance. Communication seems to pick up with people around you that are closest to you, and you may be taking a trip maybe sometime this summer, even if it's a weekend getaway. But like I said, you don't just get there tomorrow or next Tuesday. It's all about the journey. So we're always moving forward. I think that one day at a time, you get there. Slow and steady wins the race. Although some things happen very quickly and unexpectedly, but that's part of the journey. I had a friend, and I always tell this story, but I really think that and in a way, I think my mother was kind of like this too. It's like her attitude was always kind of like, like she had just gotten engaged. Okay, well, once we find the location, I'll be happy. Once I buy the dress, I'll be happy. Once I lose weight to get into the dress, I'll be happy. And it was always like, well, I'm going to be satisfied when we buy a house. I'm going to be satisfied once we have a kid. And it's like, it's not about the once I have it's about the journey, right? So it's about planning the wedding, and it's about living in the apartment, and it's about going to look for the houses, and it's about decorating the house. It's not about having the house. It's about everything that goes into it. The learning that you have to do to, buy a house, what needs to be done, what you need to look for, the location. It's all about that journey. It's not about once this is done. It's about all the moments along the way, like Christmas. I think Christmas Day is a fucking letdown. I really do. I think that all the time leading up to Christmas is much more fun. And that's the same way with, like, in my opinion, the way life is, or like how to lead like a fulfilled life. It's not like when I get there, it's like I'm on my way. It's like, what am I learning? What am I seeing along the way? Anyhow, Mariana, Cancer's energies towards me. I would say that the energy is a little bit stuck, a little stagnant, and there may be a little deceit with the devil. I don't know what your situation is with this person, but it seems a little stuck. Davy, I was torn out from my ex Elsa for months, but now I don't want her to hear from her again. Has she thought of me or am I safe? Well, that's the thing. You know, like I can't ever say to somebody, yeah, you're safe. Like even if the card's giving me 3 aces and I'm like, well, 99% chance he's safe. There's always a chance that somebody may reach out or that you may run into them. See, that's the fucked up part. And like, you know, as much as I really do believe we control a lot of what goes on in our lives, some things that I feel are supposed to be, and I feel like sometimes you can't stop that. Like, for example, say she's trying to call you like 50 times and you're just ignoring her because you don't want to speak to her anymore. In that situation, I would say you might run into her somewhere. Like, because like, you know, it's like if something needs to happen, like a final argument, a final discussion or whatever, it could still happen. And then, you know, then there's the whole thing with like timing of it. It's like if you don't hear from her by the end of this year, can we say, well, you'll never hear from her again? I mean, I've had people, I dated somebody back in my early 20s that I think he ghosted me for like 2 years and then he showed back up. Never thought I'd hear from him again. But sometimes that happens, you know, sometimes, and that's the thing. The scary part of it is that when you finally release them and you don't give a fuck anymore and you forget about them and they're not front and center in your mind, that's when they usually resurface. So I would always tell you to be extra cautious. Let's see. I would say for the most part, you're pretty safe, but there's always a slim chance. I got 3 aces. I'm going to say that for the most part, you're probably okay, that you're not going to hear from her, but I will never say that you're not going to hear from her again, ever. And yes, she does think about you. There's no doubt about that. Deb, general for the rest of the week. General for the rest of the week. I would say that the rest of the week is going to be pretty good. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You have a little bit of good luck coming in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer comes in. Romance could pick up. Life may be moving forward. Looks like growth and transformation comes in. You got a Cancer and a Scorpio around. You got divine timing helping you out between now and the end of the week. No longer feeling so stuck, but feeling like finally life is starting to move forward. And you have a little bit of money coming in. Destiny, how is LT currently feeling about me? Thinks that you're well balanced, stable, strong, sincere, loyal, courageous, passionate, kind-hearted, and has a lot of respect for you. Virgo, what are Osmar's intentions with Paola? I would say slow and steady wins the race. I don't see a commitment here and I don't see a lot of love, but it does look like, I mean, with the Ace of Wands, they could be friends with benefits. He may be willing to do friends with benefits with the Ace of Wands. If she's persistent enough, that may be something that happens, but I don't see him having like intentions to have a committed relationship, not at this point. And it even looks like communication may be a little bit kind of sporadic. And there's a little bit of anxiety around the situation. 14. General for the month of June. General for the month of June. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're not with anyone, you have a soulmate coming in. Could be the water sign, or it could be somebody, could be somebody different. It could be a water sign comes in and then also a soulmate. Things seem to change for the better quickly. You may be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Looks like the hard work that you've put in around business, school work, whatever you do all day is coming back to you, and you have a committed relationship on the horizon. If you're in one, great, love cup is full. Not with anyone, somebody comes in and the love cup is full. It does look like looks like a pretty good month. Got some money coming in too. So like, what's next for my love life? What's next for my love life? Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, in comes an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Also fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Growth and transformation comes in around your love life through divine timing. Got a little bit of good luck coming in too. Big fire sign and earth signs come in. Could just be two people though, like one earth sign and one fire sign. Jay, how did the hard-to-read girl at my UPS job feel when she saw me this evening? She felt like you were strong, loyal, independent, successful, attractive, and she was happy to see you. Felt relief around seeing you. Moon, why was this person so inconsistent towards me in love? He would come in and out, and it was obvious that he liked me, but then pull back. Was not ready for a committed relationship. It wasn't that he didn't like you, he did. Wasn't ready for a committed relationship, and the relationship had fallen way out of balance. So the energy of one person being very stable and the other person coming in and out winds up causing a lot of imbalance in the energy of the relationship. What's going on here? So it's like the person that's very stable, that's always available, and I don't mean that like, hey, I'm always available anytime you want to come over here and do whatever. I don't mean it like that. But I mean like the person that is very stable, always responds, is always into the situation, is always putting the other person first. They hold less power in the relationship. So because he was coming in and out, he held a lot of power. Your energy was very stable and secure, but with the desire of wanting more stability and him not giving you more stability, built a lot of resistance around the relationship, which then energetically pushed him out further. In order to pull somebody closer, it sounds really shitty, but you have to be a little bit less willing to, like, you have to not be so available. So it's like, instead of him coming in and out, you have to be the one that's coming in and out. I'm not available for you now because I'm doing this, that, and the next thing. And with no explanation, I would just disappear like that, so that he doesn't know where you are. The stable energy gets stagnant and it tends to build resistance. And it's a pain in the ass. Once things go out of balance, it's very hard to get them back in balance. It's like when you know that somebody is a pushover, right? And you know that you can get them to do what you want them to do. It's very hard for that person to stand up for themselves and put down boundaries because they're not used to doing it. And the other person knows that. And it's the same thing with a relationship like that one. It wasn't that he didn't like you, it's that he didn't feel like he wanted to make a commitment. He didn't know how to communicate well or tell you that. And he was able to come in and out because he knew that you were there and you were stable and that you weren't going to tell him to go fuck himself. I don't know if you ever did wind up saying that, but the people that are kind of like they're stable, reliable, and desiring something tend to build resistance, and that's what happened. Relationship went out of balance. Soleil, what is Dr. Spearman's current energy and intentions around my employment with him? I feel like he is nitpicking with me, but I could be wrong. I don't really think that he's nitpicking, not right now. I think he has the potential to, but it looks like he thinks that you're very well balanced. Looks like he's pretty impressed, or like the communication should be good. He may even tell you that, not maybe put your mind at ease. Thinks that you're a hard worker. Thinks that you're stable, well balanced, grounded, and sincere. So I don't think you have anything to worry about right now. Sister. I don't see the question yet. Tiffany, general. Tiffany, general. Got choices coming in. Choices come in. Now, you've got, oh my God, got some people coming in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Moving forward to greener pastures. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Things move forward very quickly, no longer feeling like you're weighed down or burdened by the weight of the world, but feeling like the hard work that you've put into business, career, job, school, whatever you do all day is finally coming back to you. Virgo enters. Choices. Being guided by the divine may lead you to some passion. Now that could be any kind of passion. It could be a passionate love relationship. It could be a passionate work relationship. But there's passion coming in before the end of June. Adriana, does Sergio think that we are dating? I think so. Yeah, I think. I know it could be awkward, these relationships, right? Soleil. General around work at Dr. Sperman's office for the rest of the week. Not bad. Feeling like the hard work you put in is coming back to you, or that you may be feeling a little bit better appreciated. You may be working hard. You could be busy, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, and you may just kind of be keeping to yourself, which is fine by me. And it looks like come the weekend, you are ready for rest, relaxation, and self-care. And rest of the week looks good, well balanced. Busy, but well balanced. Adriana, when could Sergio mention something about us? I would say within the next, like, maybe 2 weeks. KM, general for the rest of the month. General for the rest of the month. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care recharges your batteries. Maybe considering going back to school, learning a new area of study, and you may be working on a side business, a new business, or some kind of side hustle. Balance comes back into life. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. It also looks like you have a Taurus that comes in that may be of significance, and a Virgo. Life starts to move forward, and you have divine guidance. Being guided here by the divine. Jay, I'm competing for a different job at UPS called Pickoff, and I have memorized zip codes. How will I do? Oh, you'll do well. The hard work that you put in is going to come back to you. Your career may be moving forward, and you might really enjoy that job. Yeah, you could do really well. Good for you. Goddess, will I win in the battle against T? Will I win in the battle against T? I think so. Carter. Okay, what's his relationship with his ex? He said they aren't speaking, okay. I don't think they're speaking. Nope, I don't think that they're speaking right now, no. Yeah, it looks like nothing around that situation has changed for the better. And one or both of them are holding themselves back. Yeah, I don't think they're speaking. I don't think they have much to do with one another. Simran, why is M so anxious to talk to me? I don't think he's anxious to talk to you. I think that I don't think he's putting in a whole lot of effort. I don't think him not talking to you has to do with him being anxious to talk to you. I think he has anxiety, or he has anxiety about certain things that could surround this situation. I don't think he's afraid to talk to you. It looks like you may feel like you put in a lot of hard work and you don't see much of a payoff because he doesn't put in all that much effort. It looks like for him, first of all, you got the moon in reverse, which means there could be a secret that gets revealed around this situation that will need to be dealt with, and I don't know what the secret is, so I can't even tell you. But it looks like the Lovers is in reverse. He may not be looking for things to move forward, and you might be feeling kind of hurt by the situation. It looks like he just doesn't put in a lot of effort. As far as him having anxiety, he could have anxiety around the relationship, or he could have anxiety around that you want one thing, he wants something else. Or I don't know if you two even know what you're doing, or what the intentions are. But it doesn't seem like this is something that's moving forward, easily. There are some things, some relationships, somebody goes into the grocery store, they meet somebody in aisle 2, and he calls, and they go out, and then the rest is history. This doesn't seem like something that's functioning like that. It seems like there's not a lot of communication, and when communication does come in, it may be sporadic. It doesn't look like he puts in a whole lot of effort, and it looks like you're always trying to pull teeth to kind of get things to move forward. As far as anxiety, I think he has anxiety, but I don't think it has to do with him actually speaking to you. Davy, how long before the Scorpio reaches out? She misses me. She does miss you. And she thinks about you frequently. I would say you could hear from her possibly within the next 3 weeks. I want to say early summer. You should be, well, summer doesn't technically start until June 21st. I'm just saying maybe within the next month you'll hear from her. Freddie, may I have a general reading? You got a Virgo coming in that could be of significance. You also could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. You have a new business opportunity or a new job opportunity on the horizon. A fire sign enters: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The hard work that you put into something is going to come back to you. So if you've been feeling a little bit like, you know what, I put in a whole lot of effort and I haven't seen a payoff, the payoff is coming. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, finally I can breathe a sigh of relief. Life is moving forward. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries also serves you well. Don't be afraid to let people know what you're not going to stand for and cut through bullshit. 6 of Cups, somebody from your past could be returning. Communication picks up with somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. Persistence, perseverance pays off, and anxiety moves into the past. Magician. Oh, someone from last night. What spiritual lessons was the universe trying to teach me from my interactions with the squirrel at the park? I'm thinking of. Animals are healing, and communicating with animals is a special gift. And I would say that the universe would be letting you know to either spend more time with animals or focus more energy on your connection with animals. I don't know if you have any pets, but it doesn't have to be your pet. It could be somebody else's. We took Avery to the beach today, and we went to a dog beach, and I'm not even kidding. This little wiry dog, I don't know, this wiry hair, this little skinny little thing. It comes over and it sits underneath my chair. It just comes over and sits underneath my chair. Why? Because it knows that I love dogs. Really. And Avery was thrilled, and my dad likes dogs. It was just the three of us, and there's significance in that because the dogs can pick it up. Like the dogs know. And I would say that animals in general. Down here they have these really weird looking ducks. I thought it was a turkey. My dad said it's a duck. Anyway. Julie, how long will R have his phony attitude towards me? I don't know what he's doing that's phony attitude, but I would say for the next 2 to 4 weeks. Julie, does R think that he loves her? Does R think that he loves her? No, well, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Jay, what's the hard to read girl's intentions towards me? Well, I think right now she's intending to find out what your deal is, what you're all about, and what the potential could be. I don't think that she really puts the cart before the horse this one. She wants to know what your deal is. That's her main intentions right now, to see if you're a possibility. Magician, I don't see it yet. Let me do Flower Girl. What's going on with Jay and the Taurus? What's going on with Jay and the Taurus? Well, he's kind of all over the place here. So there may have been a little bit of sharp energy or some kind of bullshit that went on between the two of them, but it cleared up pretty quickly. Anxiety, there's still a little anxiety around the situation, but the love cup here is full and the soulmate card here is here. So this could be a typical soulmate relationship that has extreme highs and extreme lows, because it looks like they have this, right? But then they also have some heartbreak and moving forward and bullshit that happens. And then somebody feels like they may take off for a while, and then all of a sudden they may be back. And then this cycle could start again. This may be like a soulmate connection that's kind of good, bad, terrible, really good. You know, it's like a crazy cycle that's going on here between the two of them. I would say that right now things look like they're pretty good, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Magician, how did my new roommate currently think and feel about me? 3 males, and I'm the new student in the apartment. They seem to like you. Love cup here is full. Things could change for the better for you quickly. Hangman's in reverse. Things are moving forward. Balance has come back into their life. They feel like you're stable. They feel like you're smart. You're unique. Looks like a pretty good fit. T. Yvette, his thoughts when he finds out that I'm in Atlanta. Maybe a little stressed out. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know what your relationship is with this person. If they're not in Atlanta, right, and they're you and him live in the state of, I don't know, Washington, he may feel stressed out because you went somewhere. If he lives in Atlanta and you live somewhere else, he may feel stressed out because he doesn't know what to do, or he didn't know it was coming, or he feels kind of like up against the wall because now he's like, what am I going to do? It's like there's a little bit of like feeling stressed around the situation, and slow and steady wins the race. Now the Hermit's here, which can indicate a couple of things. He may be quiet. You might not have a hard time getting communication from him with the Hermit. Hermit's not bad. The Hermit is like, you know what, let me figure out what it is that I need to do for myself. So I'm not going to talk to anybody. I'm going to think about what I need to do. And ultimately, I think you'll hear from him and it will be successful. But it may not happen immediately. Like it could take some time. With the Hermit. Hermit's kind of slow mover. Destiny, does Jace have feelings for me? I think so, yeah. The PayPal donations are also $1.99. Donations, the minimum for a donation's got to be $1.99, whether it's PayPal or Super Chat, because it's not fair for me to let the PayPal people go for only $1. So those people that donated only $1, please next time it's at $1.99. And the same thing with Cash App. Alessandra, what's coming in for love soon? You have an Aries and a Capricorn coming in that are new energy. You're no longer holding yourself back, and life should be moving forward sometime this summer. New energy comes in. I think it's going to be a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be a Capricorn, but fire comes up stronger. Beginning of self, general with me, and A. It looks like you have a wish around the situation, and balance should be coming back to this relationship. I don't know where you guys are in the relationship of the Six of Pentacles. You should feel like you get out of it what you put into it, and like he's putting in effort and you're not the only one doing work. It does look like the relationship moves forward organically, and you don't have to do all that much to get things to move forward. I would just kind of, take it day by day. It looks like you guys are on the right path. John, in my current job, their demands have gone way too up for what I'm getting paid. Thing is, I can't ask them for more because that's what they can afford. Damn. Do you see anything that could increase my income? Damn. I would try to pick up some extra clients. Like, what I think you could do here is, because you got things changing for the better quickly, is not doing so much work for one person, but doing a little bit of work for a lot of people. That's what I would try. It does look like you're not going to be feeling stuck, and you're not going to be feeling burdened, and you have more money coming in. So that could be something that happens. Like, instead of doing a ton of work for one person, you do a little bit of work for a lot of people. Or, like maybe, I don't know, if you pick up 3 clients or 5 clients or whatever it is, and so you spread yourself out a little bit, but you don't have to go above and beyond for just one person that can't afford to pay you or can't afford to give you more, And I think you can make that happen pretty easily. Jay, how would the hard-to-read girl feel if I choose to speak to her? Well, I think that she would be happy. And you have good luck around that. I think that she would also feel glad that you broke the ice and that she didn't have to. Alessandra. Oh, no, that's fine. No problem. Oh no, it's $1.99. I only brought it up when the super chats weren't working because I thought it was going to be hard for me to keep track of everything. But anyway. Rimmel, general around my side hustle. I think that could work really well for you. I think the side hustle could be quite profitable. You got good luck around it. And it's like, it seems like if you put in a little bit of energy, you could get a big payoff. You have a creative thing here too. I don't know if it's something that's creative, but there's a creative thing here. And then it also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. And it could be quite profitable. I would stick with it. Magician. I don't see it. There we go. What's the man B's current energy towards me? He gives me anxiety because I don't like him that much, but sometimes I need him. I just want good relationships to keep him in arm's reach. I think you can manage that. Looks like the energy around him is prepared and stable. So I think that you're okay. It doesn't look like he's like crazy and erratic. So I think that you're okay to keep him at arm's length. And you use him when you need him and stay away from it, you know. Sometimes people reap what they sow. You know, he may deserve to be kind of treated like that for other things that he's done. And if you don't like him, there's a reason for that, you know. Julie, how would work go tomorrow at the pop-up site when we return to the, and then when we return to the main site? Okay, just want to make sure I didn't skip anybody. I don't think I did. All right, the pop-up site. Pop-up site goes really well. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. And when you return back to the regular place, good. Well balanced, like you're getting either better compensated or well appreciated. That both places should go well. You have a wish around the situation too. Magician. Oh, Prussian, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, God. That's terrible. Magician, how did my professor, male, in the class think and feel about me today? Today was the first day of my new class. Okay. Good. Good. It looks like they think like things that change around you for the better quickly, or like that you're moving forward fast. They could have a lot of interest and respect for you. I would say you made a good impression. You got good karma around it. Looks good. It also looks like you have a little bit of good divine timing around this situation in this class and the people in it. I think it's going to be good for you. YouTube user. Ends current feelings, no contact. I would say communication is going to stay down with the Hermit. And it looks like you may feel, or they may feel like the relationship is well out of balance. One person may be much more invested in this than the other person. The moon is in reverse, so there's going to be something that gets revealed around this situation. Some sort of a secret gets exposed, and I don't know what the secret is, so I can't even tell you. But I would say this person may have some anxiety around the situation. It's relatively mild. But it looks like they've kind of walked away, and it may have something to do with an earthly pleasure or some deceit. I would say that this person right now needs some time. That's how they feel. They need time or they need space from the situation. And I don't think that you'll hear from them anytime soon with the Hermit. But that doesn't mean that you won't hear from them forever. You just may not hear from them, you know, in the near future. Jay, why does the hard-to-read girl want to talk to me? Well, I think that there's a couple of things. First of all, I think that she's curious. But I also think that she may be interested in you or attracted to you, and she just wants to know what your deal is. Doesn't look like she holds back. If you start to talk to her, it's like you may all of a sudden be talking all the time. Oh, excuse me. It just seems like the initial conversation she wants to come from you. She doesn't want to do it. She wants to know what you're about. Julie, do you see R finding out about C? Not anytime soon. I mean, I would never say never, because who knows what he could find out at some point. You know, like I would never say never. Oh, I would just be careful. But I don't see him finding anything out right now, no. Moon. He's a good guy, but I felt like he was toying with my emotions. Like he would pop up and say that he's moving closer to where I am and then disappear. What did he want from me? Well, it's like he wanted you to be interested in him. And he wanted you to think that he was, you know, it's like he was telling you one thing, he was doing another. And I hate that, because I feel like a lot of people do that bullshit. They know how to say things that they think the other person wants to hear, give the other person hope, but they don't have any real follow through. And it's not that he intentionally meant to hurt you or let you down or disappoint you, but it's like he wanted you to be interested in him. He wanted you to think that things were moving forward, but his intentions were that those were not his intentions, because it's in reverse. And he felt like he had a long road ahead of him, and which left you feel like you may have put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. Like, that's why I don't know how far away this person was from you, but I would never suggest anybody enter a relationship long distance. If you're in the relationship first and the partner has to travel for whatever reason and be away for X amount of time, that's different. But I would never sign on to a relationship or suggest it if you've never physically been with the person and they're at a distance. Because relationships, I think, are hard enough when the person lives in your town. Forget about someone that's far away. So it's like he knew what to say to you because he wanted you to be interested in him. And he wanted you to think that he was capable of all these things, and that he was going to do this and he was going to do that, and it just, the intention wasn't behind it. And as far as what he wanted from you, it's like, it's easy for some people, and I found this more so, I think, when it comes to men that are afraid of relationships, like long distance relationships, because they don't have to do anything, they don't have to put in a lot of effort, they don't have to physically be with the person, and they can make a lot of promises and not fulfill them. Long distance too, it's like, you know, it's the same thing with somebody who chooses to be like a third party. It's like, I'm in a relationship, right? But it's like you're not really in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not in a relationship because your person is with somebody else all the time. Just because you see them for a half hour on Tuesday doesn't make that a relationship. And it's the same thing with long distance. It's like you're not really in a relationship if the person is that far of a distance, because you don't really know them. You don't know what their habits are. You don't know what their, you know, if you're not physically with them all the time or spend enough time with them, to me, it's like a make pretend relationship. But a lot of times people feel satisfied with that because it's like, well, I don't have to do a lot of work, but I technically am in a relationship. But you're saying you are, but it's almost like make pretend. So I think that I think he wanted you to be into him. That's what I think. I think he wanted you to think he was wonderful. I don't think he was a bad guy either. I just think that he knew how to say what he thought you wanted to hear. And I hate that. I hate that. Jakari, Isabella G's feelings for me, I'm a Leo. Isabella G's feelings for me, I'm a Leo. Doesn't get better than this. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but Empress is love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. When you ask how someone feels about you and Empress comes up, it's just not better than that. I would say you've got good karma coming in around the situation. You've got forward movement coming in around the situation. Thinks that you're intelligent, sincere, grounded, stable, unique, and independent. Okay, and what's triggering my anxiety and my anxiety attacks? Well, you know, there's a lot that's been going on over the last, like I'm going to say, like with the whole COVID thing, that's like a big stress for a lot of people. Like, that's one thing that brings up a lot of stress, but it's everything that goes along with it, right? So some people have lost money, some people have lost jobs, some people have lost, like, they feel like they've lost their freedom. So this whole year or year and a half for a lot of people has been very stressful. I'm not surprised that people are having random panic attacks and they don't have any idea why, because everything is very uncertain right now. Now, for you in particular, it does look like you may feel like at some points, like you're either been held back or you feel like something has held you back. That maybe your life should have been moved forward quicker by now and not maybe causing some stress. You may feel like you're trying to control things that maybe you can't control or have no control over, and that could be causing the stress. But it's like where we are right now, how could we not be having panic attacks? Because it's like everything is so, you know, right? You don't know what to believe. You don't know what to think. But it does look like anxiety is going to lessen for you as you move through the summer. Oppression. Oppression. I don't see the question. Mel, you can close them, thanks. Let me do KM. Claire is due in July with a new baby. I know that you said her and Jay will struggle. Will they break up? Any idea when that tower moment may happen, the energy around the relationship? Okay. Claire is due in July with the new baby. Well, that relationship is kind of like a big mess, but it doesn't look like it ends quickly. Like the sun is in reverse, which is always positive, so they may try to stick it out, or the guy maybe, yeah, I know, I'm tired. The guy may be trying to like stick it out for the kid. As far as when it ends, I don't think it's going to end like say before the end of the year. It looks like they're going to be together a while. At the end of the day, what happens when it comes to the child? Oh boy. If the father were to fight hard enough, I think the father would get the kid. But let's see, we're not there yet. Like, this probably wouldn't happen before the end of this year. I think he's going to try to stick it out a bit for the kid. I don't know if he has any other children. I can't remember. But I think that this is the one that gave up the twins. Yeah, she's going to have a very hard time. And that relationship is not well. There's a lot of bullshit going on in that relationship. I don't know how thrilled he is with her. Anyway. I'm going to say that they'll probably still be together by the end of this year. Let's see what happens next year. And there's tower moments all over this. It's not a good thing. Julie, if I start at Bedford on Wednesday, how will it go? Oh my God. You know why? Because Miss Avery woke me up very early today, and I couldn't fall asleep last night. That's why I'm so tired. If I start at Bedford on Wednesday, how will it go? It should go well. Feels like the hard work you put in, you get out. Feeling passionately about it. Feels like the day moves forward pretty quickly. Love cup is full. You may really enjoy it. Talia, how will my investments go? You got a wish. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Things move forward when you listen to your intuition. What happened to Prussian? Maybe it's a question that can't be asked because it gets censored. I can't. Maria, work for the next 3 weeks. Maria, work for the next 3 weeks. Things change for the better for you quickly. It might be slow and steady wins the race, but you got some mutual respect coming back at work, feeling better compensated and feeling a little bit better respected. Capricorn may be around that may be helping you out at work or may be significant around work. Salad bar. Today was good too, and we made plans for this weekend. How will A be feeling about me so far? Okay. Looks good. Here it is. Things are moving forward with that card. Thinks that you're grounded, stable, kind, caring, sincere, had a good time. Thinks that you're a happy person. You're creative. You got good karma and happiness coming in around this situation. Things look pretty good. Survivor. Does Leo want me to come to his event? We're not talking at the moment, so I don't know how to interact if I see him in person. I mean, did he recently tell you about this event? Because I don't think that he thinks that you're coming to the event, and I don't think that he thinks that it's or that he's even thinking about it. If you guys aren't communicating, I don't think that he expects you to show up at this event. I don't know what the event is, but I don't know that that would be the way that I would break the ice if you haven't been communicating. I would try to contact him first before this event, before deciding on going. Yeah, especially if it's some kind of an event that he's doing, there's going to be other people there, and you haven't had contact with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you might not be the first priority that he sees when he's got other people around. Do you know what I'm getting at? If you guys haven't spoken, I wouldn't suggest just showing up. I don't think that he thinks that you're going. I don't think he's thinking about it. What happened to Prussian? Can anybody see Prussian's comment or question? Goddess, is the hospital lying about the tube? I don't think so. General for Mel. Love cup here is full. Ace of Cups. If you're not with anyone right now, or you don't have any interest right now, you do have a Virgo coming in. It also looks like you have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You got some good luck coming in. Communication with someone you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time may pop up out of the blue, and happiness comes in. The Sun is one of the best cards you can get, but the happiness could come in around the person you haven't spoken to, or it could be that happiness comes in. Looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. Capricorn comes in. So does walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, pushes your life forward. A Pisces comes in. Listen to your intuition, and Aquarius comes in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Life starts to move forward, and you're making decisions that are helping push your life forward. Maybe starting a new business, or you may have a business plan in mind, may come to mind. Zara, love general reading between now and the end of August. Got a Virgo and a Taurus coming in. That may be new energy. Also a Pisces between now and the end of August. I don't see a committed relationship happening, but it looks like you have several new options, and they look like they're all new energy. It also looks like you have the Empress, which is love, money, abundance, fertility, and prosperity. But I think you got some nice new players coming in. Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces. Love cup is in reverse. That could indicate a breakup, but I would say it just may mean that right now you're not entering into a committed relationship. You're exploring opportunities. One of these people, at least one, will be a soulmate connection, and you'll be prepared to explore the connection between now and the end of August. I just don't know how far things go or how committed it gets. Oh, there's Prussian. I'll be getting an apartment for Randy, my job, in place. Will I be getting an apartment for Randy, my job, in the place that I'm in now? Or will you be able to get an apartment for someone that you work with in the current place? All right, let's see. Will I be able to get Randy an apartment? I think that you could get him an apartment. Yeah, I think so. And I think it would actually be pretty easy for you to do that. Or it would happen pretty easily. I didn't skip anybody, right? Did I finish? I think I finished. I'm going to try to go to bed now. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try. I finished? I think I did. All done. All right, good. I'm going to go to bed. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point, probably around the same time tomorrow, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.